during the 1955 and 1956 season.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Who is the fastest man in the world?
That's very simple. It's Usain Bolt. He is the fastest runner on the planet, setting the world record for the shortest 100 meters sprint time of 9.58 seconds.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Who is the shortest basketball player in the world?
I like your curiosity. I'll tell you. Muggsy Bogues is the shortest player in the National Basketball Association history, listed at 5 feet 3 inches tall. He was drafted 12th overall by the Washington Bullets in 1987.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
I'm glad you asked.
AI Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
I've been curious. Who exactly is the youngest swimmer in the world?
Oh, I'll tell you. Alzin Tarek, age 10, is the youngest and fastest swimmer in World Championships history. Tarek has been swimming competitively since the age of 4.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm glad I wowed you.
You're listening to Sports in a Jiffy on Impact Radio 102.1 FM Lagos.
Sports in a Jiffy is live on your radio. The dream of the United States as the co-host of the FIFA World Cup 2026 is also now over. Talk about Mexico, talk about Canada. All of the 3 co-host nations are now out of the FIFA World Cup 2026. As if that's all, the dream of Cristiano Ronaldo to also win the FIFA World Cup has also been cut short by Spain. Talk about Mikel Merino getting that particular goal against Portugal last night. More of an unlucky moment for a couple of players right at the World Cup this time around, because we want to name a couple of big stars that are already eliminated from the FIFA World Cup. I talk about Neymar Jr., talk about Manuel Neuer, and other stars that have played their last World Cup at the 2026 edition. I will talk more about that particular one. But for Cristiano Ronaldo, an amazing record, amazing output for the star man right there. Talk about what is lived and what exactly is done for the world of football. 27 World Cup appearances, most definitely one that is living up there. Amidst the top of the players that have represented at the World Cup, has scored 11 goals, and it was our 6th tournament. But then, talk about the numbers. The numbers are there, but looks like the trophy is just one thing that would never be added to the cabinet. Plenty of thoughts coming through from the FIFA World Cup 2026 as we go into the final stages of the tournament right now. We now know what the knockout part looks like. Just last night, it was Belgium were 4-1 winners over the United States of America, and United States did not just lose that one. A couple of controversy, a couple of back and forth concerning that particular game, with FIFA looking to rescind the punishment that was given to Folarin Balogun. That was talking about the red card. They were looking to possibly move that particular punishment forward just to allow for the player to be a part of the game yesterday. But trust me, had a bit of controversy and also a bit of distraction for the team right there, because they lost 4-1. A couple of football enthusiasts are saying, look here, there's no way you want to do something like this that is not going to be having its own adverse effect. You brought politics into football. You're looking to reverse a ban on a player ahead of the class, and then it definitely backfired against the host nation right there. They are now out, and it's going to be Spain up against Belgium in the next round of the FIFA World Cup. Still to come later tonight in the FIFA World Cup 2026. It's going to be Argentina up against Egypt. That game is going to be about 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Then you'll also be having Switzerland up against Colombia. And then we know the other 2 teams that will be going through into the last 16 of the FIFA World Cup 2026. Plenty of thoughts coming through from the FIFA World Cup. And welcome into Sports in a Jiffy on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Plenty of stories to come through on the show this morning. 72 facts or a fact, and I will be making it compact or listening pleasure, just the way you like it. Early morning sports on it. Whether you're a sports person or you are just someone that loves the thrill of the game, or you're an athlete yourself, I tell you that this is the best place for you to be, because the early bird has gone around the world to catch the scores, and I am more than willing to serve it to you fast without a fact, and I'll make it compact for your listening pleasure. Cool, calm, cozy, collected morning right here in the industrial city of Lagos this morning. However, never it is that you're logged in on this show, I indulge you to get your favorite beverage. Might be tea, might be coffee, and enjoy this ride together with me. Ayodeji Ajiboye is my name. Absolute honor to be your host on the show. We start with talks coming through from the home front. Just like I mentioned on the show last night on the Sports Off show yesterday evening, I talk about the Super Falcons of Nigeria, the record 10-time champions, will officially begin the final stage of the preparations for the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations, when the camp is going to be opening on July 15. Their training camp is going to be at the Mohammedia right there in Morocco. The Super Falcons are heading to the tournament, which will be held between July 25 to August 16, aiming to defend their title with a place at the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil also at stake. According to the head coach Justin Madugu, is expected to name his final 24 squad player before their departure, having last assembled the team for a double-header friendly against Senegal just last month. The camp will definitely be serving as an opportunity for the coaching crew to fine-tune their tactics, improve the team chemistry, and also prepare the players physically before they proceed right to Rabat in Morocco. Super Falcons of Nigeria most definitely drawn in Group C. They begin their title defense against Malawi. That game is going to be on 28th of July, and then the other group fixtures is going to be up against Zambia, and also they'll be playing against Egypt, which is going to be on 5th of August, right at the Olympic Stadium. Plenty of thoughts coming through from the Super Falcons of Nigeria, with also Nigerians striker, Super Falcons forward Risola Babajide, which also saying that our goal is to make sure that the Super Falcons of Nigeria qualify for the FIFA Women's World Cup, which is going to be serving as an extra motivation for the team just after defending their title, and also preparing for that expanded 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations that will also be played right in Morocco. This time around, the WAFCON will be featuring 16 teams, which is going to be replacing the 12 teams that we had in the last edition, the previous editions of the Women's African Cup of Nations. And it's just Risola Babajide that is also talking. We also have words from the captain of the side that's talking about Rashidat Ajibade. Was also saying that, look here, nothing is getting in the way of the Super Falcons this time around. They are super determined to go all out and make sure that they get the trophy for Nigeria, not just Nigeria, and to make sure that they continue to write their name on a silver platter in the world of Ajibade. She's saying that the squad is ready for the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations. Don't forget that she was the one that led the ladies to their record extended 10th WAFCON title in Morocco just last year. She was also named the player, the most valuable player of that particular tournament, and the 2024 edition, which was stayed last year. Of course, the Paris Saint-Germain player won 3 Player of the Match awards, and she's saying, look here, this time around, once again, we are super ready to go all out and make sure that yes, we get everything that needs to be done, and we are ready for WAFCON 2026 for God's glory. That's exactly what she put up right on our X handle. Moving away from that particular story right now, still plenty of thoughts coming through from the home front on the show this morning. Let's go straight into men's football, where a couple of questions, a couple of conversations concerning Eric Sekuchero in the last couple of days. Some people are bringing up different updates, saying that there is this links between Eric Che and also switching sides because the contract that was proposed by the NFF is still very much on the table, and they've not put dots to the I's already, and the T's have not yet been crossed. But whatever it is that is going to happen in the coming days, I will also look forward to see what's going to happen with that particular one. But right this morning, it's been said that Eric Cho has now shortlisted 35 foreign-based players for the Nigeria under-20 or under-23 Olympic project. Don't forget, as part of the contractual terms that we heard was agreed on, is the fact that Cho is not just going to be managing the Super Eagles of Nigeria, it's also going to be managing the Dream Team. Yes, the Dream Team, that is the team that will be representing Nigeria at the Olympics. And the next Olympics, just so you know, is going to be in Los Angeles in 2028. That is when the next Olympics is going to happen. Foremost memories of a lot of us has to be Nigeria winning the Olympics in Atlanta 96, and also when we also got bronze at the Rio Olympics the last time out. Rio Olympics, I think that was in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that was when the likes of Mikel Obi, definitely Mikel Obi, captaining the side at that particular time to also get that bronze medal. I remember that we played a game against Argentina in that particular Rio Olympics. Let's move on from that particular story right now. But then you already know that the Nigeria under-23 head coach Eric Cho has reportedly identified 35 foreign-based players that are eligible to represent the Olympic team as preparations begin for the next qualification campaign. It's been said that he's going to be spreading his net very far and wide, with players coming through from the likes of Norway, players coming through from France, players coming through from Australia, from Czechia, and of course a couple of Hungarian teams will also be having their players right in the mix of the young Nigerian players across Europe, and also the emerging footballing talent that will be looking forward to see. Moving on from that story right now, still plenty of conversations on the show this morning. Let's quickly talk a little bit about athletics and as it affects Nigerian players. Nigerian sprint sensation Koinsola Ajayi has now says equaling his own national record has only strengthened his belief that faster times are within reach after claiming a landmark victory at the 2026 Prefontaine Classic right in Eugene, Oregon. The 21-year-old stormed to a victory in the men's 100-meter at the Hayward Field on Saturday, clocking a time of 9.84 seconds to edge the reigning world champion Oblique Savio of Jamaica. Oblique Savio of Jamaica, who finished second in 9.89 seconds, and also American Olympian Christian Coleman placed third with 9.95 seconds, narrowly ahead of compatriot Kenneth Badnerak of who also ran 9.96 seconds. Ajayi's winning time equaled the Nigerian record of 9.84 seconds that he set first in May, further underlining his rapid rise as one of the world's leading sprinters. A couple of conversations also about Koinsola Ajayi, because just a couple of weeks ago he was still in the collegiate ranks, but now it's definitely ruffling shoulders with the pros, and then his first outing with the pros, it definitely took them to the cleaners in that particular one, capping up another remarkable milestone for him. Just like I mentioned, he won his first NCAA outdoor 100-meter title after an outstanding collegiate season. So big ups to Koinsola Ajayi, and we're definitely wishing him an amazing career, hopefully one that is going to be injury free. Let's move away from that right now. We'll go straight to Europe. We'll start with us coming through from the world of tennis. Just so you know that Wimbledon is very much up and running right now, and we're already looking forward to a couple of amazing matchups in the quarterfinals. Quickly bringing you more updates coming through from the Wimbledon, just so you know that we have a couple of matches in both the ATP and also the WTA. Let's start with this story coming through from the ATP, where Great Britain's Arthur Ferry continued his outstanding Wimbledon run with a trailing 5-set comeback victory over Grigor Dimitrov to reach the quarterfinals, and also making a bit of history in the process. Arthur Ferry has been the only British player left in either singles draw since the second round, and is now keeping the home hopes alive with a dramatic 7-5, 3-6, 4-6, 6-4, 7-6 victory in front of an enraptured center court. The world number 104 114, I beg your pardon, made his debut on Wimbledon's biggest stage, just a short walk from where he grew up, showing remarkable character and also resilience throughout to achieve his biggest win of his career. The 23-year-old is the first British wildcard to reach a Grand Slam quarterfinal and also the lowest-ranked player to reach the men's last 8 at Wimbledon for the last 12 years, having never previously gone beyond the second round at a major. Ferry will now be facing Italian knighted Flavio Cobolli for a place in the semi-finals on Wednesday. That's going to be tomorrow. Away from the ATP now, let's go straight into the WTA, where Yasmin Paolini also secured the gritty win over Alexandra Ayala to reach the Wimbledon quarterfinals and also end the Filipinas' historic run. Ayala became the first player from the Philippines to reach the 4th round of the major in the Open era when she beat defending champion Iga Swiatek last Saturday. Despite fighting out to force a deciding set, the 21-year-old was unable to continue her dream run as she fell to a 6-4, 4-6, 6-3 defeat by the resilient Italian. It is the first time that Paolini has reached the quarterfinals of the Grand Slam since she reached back-to-back finals at the French Open and also Wimbledon in 2024. 14-seed Paolini, who has struggled with a foot injury this year, celebrated with a beaming smile before saying her positivity was her superpower. And as it is right now, Paolini will now be facing off against Ukrainian 12th seed Marta Kostyk for a place in the semi-finals as well. Kostyk, who reached her first middle quarterfinal with a straightforward 6-4, 6-4 victory over American qualifier Ashlyn Kruger. Other appearances to look forward to in the WTA: Belgium, Elise Martins is also into the final 8 at the SW19 for the first time. 6 years after her last Grand Slam quarterfinal singles appearance, she was 6-4, 6-4 winner over Z24 seed Maria Buskova in that particular encounter. Let's move away from the world of tennis on the show this morning. We'll quickly, before we go away from that, let me give you a bit of schedule to look forward to today in the women's singles quarterfinal at about 1:30 p.m. today. Is going to be Jessica Pegula up against Kokogaev. That is the first women's singles quarterfinal match that will be played on the center court. And about 3:30 is going to be Felix Auger-Aliassime up against Novak Djokovic. Right there, Novak Djokovic looking to win that unprecedented 25th Grand Slam title to himself. Of course, a couple of amazing wins that he's got for himself at the Wimbledon already. Definitely one to definitely look forward to. One match that is going to be enthralling because, of course, Felix Auger-Aliassime also had to rally and also get deep down in his own game to be able to get into this particular stage of the tournament. Let's move away from that particular one now. And there's also going to be Yannick Sinner up against Jan-Lennart Struff that's going to be about 1 p.m. Today as well. That game is going to be 1 p.m. today. And also another women's singles quarterfinal is going to be Naomi Osaka up against Karina Muchova. And then you have a couple of men's and women's doubles games that will be happening. And of course, a couple of mixed doubles games that will also be happening later today. And then on Wednesday, we're having a couple of men's doubles and also a couple of singles quarterfinals. I would like for Marta Kostyk and also Yasmin Paolini up against each other tomorrow. And then there's going to be Linda Noskova and also Elise Martins. And there's also Flavio Cobolli as well as Arthur Ferry who will be ruffling our feathers together. Moving away from that talk right now, let's go straight back into the world of football on the show this morning, bringing in the updates from the ongoing FIFA World Cup 2026 and also a couple of transfer bits just as we have it on the back pages of the major dailies. Belgium handed USA a World Cup reality check, and definitely this is more like the USA has to do a bit of inquest into whatever it is that has happened. Don't forget that their dream of the United States of going into this quarterfinal and also the semi-final of the World Cup was definitely thrown into the smoke, comprehensively dismantled, 4-1 by Belgium in a display that you say will linger long in the memory of the Americans. Just before that particular game, there's been a bit of rancor, a bit of controversy, a bit of essays left, right, and center because FIFA decided to reverse a ban that was meted out at the United States attacker that was talking about Folarin Balogun invoking Article 27 of the FIFA disciplinary code. But then FIFA come out to say, look here, there's a precedent to what we did. We have also done the same thing for Cristiano Ronaldo ahead of this particular tournament, because during the qualifiers, Cristiano Ronaldo got a red card, and then that was the same code that was invoked that allowed for Cristiano to play at the World Cup, and so they had to do the same thing again. But a lot of questions were being asked, especially UEFA asking FIFA a couple of questions as to why that has to happen, and also begs for the question that whether or not we are able to separate politics away from sports, not just football, right about now. But then that is the final scoreline of that particular game, and big questions is who is to blame? Is it definitely the players or the head coach, or even the government of the US, who would try to have a bit of influence in the game from yesterday evening? Right there, it was said to be a make ending to a months-long search for the US, because Belgium dominated the Americans, silenced a once raucous crowd at the Lumen Field in that particular 4-1 defeat. This is the fourth time in the past 5 World Cup that the Americans exited at the stage, and the only exception was in 2018 when they did not even qualify for the World Cup at all. Belgium also sent the US home from the 2014 World Cup, but that particular one, which went into extra time, felt much closer than this particular one that we saw last night. The Americans unraveled yesterday. Of course, Christian Pulisic was not as effective as it has been in the World Cup so far, and then there's also Sergio Dest, who definitely did not live up to the expectation in that particular encounter. Let's move away from that right now. A couple of other thoughts in the world of football. Definitely, Roberto Martinez will be looking to step down as the head coach of the Portuguese national team. Yes, Roberto Martinez confirmed that he's going to be leaving his job as the Portugal coach after their 1-0 defeat in the round of 16 to Spain, while also denying that the result was a failure. Substitute Mikel Merino was the architect of Portugal's downfall, scoring in 91st minute at the AT&T Stadium to see Spain progress to the quarterfinals, as Cristiano Ronaldo also made his last World Cup appearance. Like I mentioned, of course, he's definitely played 27 games at the World Cup, has scored 11 goals, and definitely has been to the World Cup 6 times. A couple of fans believe that this is definitely the last dance for Cristiano Ronaldo, because by the time we'll be having the next World Cup next, he's going to be closer to 45, and of course, maybe at that time there will be no more sports for him to be a part of it. Plenty of football fans, football enthusiasts are definitely questioning the tactics of Roberto Martinez, and people are saying that if Portugal will ever win the World Cup, it's never going to be with Roberto Martinez. I remember that he took charge of that side in 2023. Yeah, he took charge of that side in 2023, and his contract was due to expire just after this tournament. So yes, that is the last buys for both Roberto Martinez and also Cristiano Ronaldo with the Portuguese national team. And away from that, right now, still plenty of thoughts coming through from the FIFA World Cup 2026. Let's take this particular story coming through from the Argentine side. It's now been said that Argentina manager Lionel Scaloni has highlighted the difficulty level of the 2026 World Cup by pointing out that even tournament favorites are struggling against lower-ranked opponents, saying that he thinks that this World Cup is proving to be difficult for everyone because there isn't one truly dominant team. Of course, you can say that countries like France, you can say that countries like France have been strong so far, but then they also struggled against Paraguay, and Scaloni said in his press conference yesterday ahead of their own game against Egypt later tonight, saying that, look here, we know that we have qualified after triumphing 3-2 against Cape Verde in extra time, because I remember that their goal came in the 111th minute, and that was like an own goal right there in Miami. But then for the Albiceleste, I beg your pardon, they are definitely looking to do something extra this time around once again, maybe becoming one of the only few defending champions that have gone ahead to defend the FIFA World Cup. Only 2 nations have been able to defend the World Cup in history. Talk about France and also talk about Brazil. But maybe Argentina will be able to do it this time around. It will be left to be seen. Moving on from that story right now, let's quickly go straight into a bit of transfer bit, just as you have it on the back pages of the major dailies. Right there, a couple of transfers that are said to have been completed. Former Chelsea manager Liam Rossignol has now been announced as the new coach of Paris FC. Right there in the French Ligue 1. Yes, Liam Rossignol definitely taking up that particular job as the new head coach of the Paris FC right in the French Ligue 1, wishing him the very best in his new found thought, and hopefully he gets to take Paris FC to where exactly the team also wants to be. Still plenty of controversies and also transfer bids, just as we have it on the back pages of the major dailies. It's now been said that Liverpool are ahead of Manchester United in the race to sign a teenager. That's talking about Mexico star Gilberto Mora. Don't forget that Gilberto Mora, this particular World Cup, became the youngest player ever to appear at the World Cup at the age of 17. Yes, he made it to the World Cup at the age of 17, and they are saying that they are making contact to get him to be a part of their own ranks as well. The likes of Real Madrid and also Barcelona are also admiring Gilberto Mora, who is currently under contract with Club Tijuana until 2029 and cannot move to Europe until he turns 18, which is going to be later this year. Tottenham Hotspur are also preparing an £85 million bid to sign AFC Bournemouth forward Junior Krupi. According to report, Spurs have identified their France under-21 international as a key target. Don't forget that he had an impressive debut in the English Premier League where he scored 13 goals. And for Tottenham Hotspur, they're on an amazing spending spree right about now. Trust me, they are spending the money just the way they want to spend it. Already this season, this transfer window, they've already been able to secure the service of Matthew Fernandes from West Ham. They've also been able to get in Sandro Tonali, that's on about £100 million from Newcastle United. And now they are looking at AFC Bournemouth as well. It is safe to say that they know exactly what they're doing, because they've also got the likes of Dubravka. They've also got the likes of Sensi, who is going to be joining that particular side. Moving on to more transfer base, is also now saying that Newcastle United are closing in on signing Ajax midfielder Shen Stewart. The 18-year-old is also ready to move, with the total package reportedly exceeding €25 million, and talks are said to be well on the way. Arsenal is said to be targeting a striker, midfielder, and also a centre-back or full-back, and maybe a goalkeeper, while the likes of Leandro Trossard is expected to leave in a €20 million move to Besiktas. Trossard X will likely require a left-sided winger to be signed as well, and either of Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers or PSG's Bradley Barcola are the ones that are on target for Arsenal right there. In a Jiffy on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Don't forget, I can keep track of this update and more by following us across all social media platforms. We are live on our Facebook fan page at Impact Radio 102.1 FM. You can also join us on our YouTube channel at Impact 102.1 FM. And this is how much we're taking on the show for this morning. I say many thanks to everyone who's been a part of the show. Don't forget, our Sports in a Jiffy comes to your airing Mondays to the Fridays from 10 a.m. down to the flip side of 10. And yes, we serve you Sports Talk Show Mondays and Wednesdays 6 to 7 p.m. and on Fridays 5 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 2 to 3 p.m. We do 1 hour of banter, 1 hour of rage, 1 hour of views, reviews, and all of the interviews. Ayodeji Ajiboye is signing out this morning. I will tell you to stay sporty, to stay active, to drink enough water, to stay hydrated, to go out there and be the best version of yourself. Do not forget to be kind, because kindness is cool. I'll most definitely see you when I see you once again. Okay, before I wrap things up, let's drop this story coming through from the home front on the show this morning. It's been said that the Confederation of African Football, CAF, has confirmed the list of clubs that will be competing in the qualifying rounds of the 2026-2027 CAF Champions League, with Nigeria to be represented by Enugu Rangers and also Rivers United. According to the list that was released yesterday, Monday, and on its official website, CAF disclosed that 24 clubs from 12 countries will enter the competition with 2 representatives each. They include Algeria's Molida, Alger, and also JS Sahura, Angola's Petro Luanda, and also Williet, Cote d'Ivoire's ASEC Mimosas, and also San Pedro. And then you have DR Congo, Stipi Mazembe, and also Aglis, Egypt's Zamalek, and also Pyramids, Mali's Joliba, and also Stade Malien, Morocco's AMAS Fast, and also Renaissance Barcade, and the one you call RS Barcade. Others are South Africa's Orlando Pirates and defending champions Mamelodi Sundowns, Sudan's Al Hilal, and also Al Merrikh, Tanzania's Young Africans, and also Simba, and you have Tunisia's Club Africain, as well as Esperance, and Nigeria's representative Enugu Rangers and Rivers United will begin their campaign in the preliminary rounds alongside the other clubs from the 2 slot nations. CAF also confirmed that 40 countries will have a single representative in the competition. Among them are the Mediana of Ghana, Gor Mahia of Kenya, Oroya of Guinea, APR of Rwanda, Vipers of Uganda, Power Dynamos of Zambia, and also Scotland of Zimbabwe. According to Continental Football Body, they are noting that representatives from Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, and also Somalia are yet to be confirmed, as their domestic leagues remains unfinished. But the current league leaders have been 15 de Agosto of Equatorial Guinea, and then you have Kachungo of Guinea-Bissau, as well as Igan of Somalia. The first preliminary round of the competition will be played between September 4 and 6, and the return legs is scheduled for September 11 to 13. It's also saying that the second preliminary round will be placing between October 16 to October 18, while the second leg will be played between October 23 to 25. And the group stage of the CAF Champions League this year will be starting from November 27 and also 29, and it's going to be played through December 4 to 6, while the return leg is going to be played between December 18 to 20, and then you have the last match to be played between January 22 to January 24. The timetable for the CAF Champions League this year is already set. The final is going to be played in May. The quarterfinal and the final and the semi-final matches will be played in April and April 9, while the semi-final will be played April 16. All ends in globe, and hopefully this time around we have the Nigerian team that will go further down the quarterfinals that Rivers United were able to do in the year 2021. BYE from my end to you this morning, and I always tell you to go out there and be the best version of yourself. If you meet someone on your way without a smile on your face, I beseech you, I indulge you to give them a bit of yours. Remember that it can be the rainbow in someone else's dark cloud. It's raining right here in Lagos right now. Don't forget, once you are leaving your home, do well to have your umbrella, maybe your raincoat, your jacket, just to protect yourself from the effect of the rain. You have a blessed and highly favored Tuesday.
From the greens of golf to the court of tennis and basketball, the octagon of UFC to the square root